Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bells so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Cool. Well, in this today tutorial we're going to talk about Python. Not this. Python. Yeah, this one. Well, what's Python? Well, Python. No. Python is literally these guys. I mean, not really, but he's kind of the creator, so yeah. Python is a programming language created in late 18 and big companies such as Google, Microsoft, Netflix and more use, use Python for many fields such as cybersecurity, AI, data science, programming, web page and more. Great, but how do we start? Well, it's quite simple. All we have to do is to open the browser, then go to Python official web page. There is a link in the description. Scroll down, find the download option, click on it, then download the correct file according to your operating system, no matter if you're on Windows or Mac. Then go to jetbrain.com to download Python, which is a Python code editor. But if you're on mobile, well, you can go for Pydroid or Termux if you're on Android, or Python for iOS. Don't worry, this is totally fine. All set? Good. Let's start. In my case, I'm using Termux, so I have to install Python directly from the command prompt apt-get install python 3. Run the command. Okay, Python is already installed. Yeah, since I've done it earlier. So now let's create a folder which is going to contain our game mkdir. Let's call it gaze_game, which make it a little bit simple. Now let's access the folder cd gaze_game. Okay, let's clear the terminal. Then after that, we're going to create a file which is going to contain our code. So touch, let's call it main.py since it's a Python extension. And then hit enter. Okay, let's check the file ls. Okay, the file is there. Now we're going to access the file using Nano, which is a Termux pre-built code editor. So now, okay, now we're just going to import random. This is a Python library to generate random number. And then let's create a function def. Let's call it play_game. This is parentheses colon. And then now let's start by printing a welcome message. Print, open the parentheses. Let's say welcome to the gazing games. Yeah, close the parentheses. Then let's print another message, which is try gazing a number, let's say from 1 to 50. Yeah, let's make it simple. And then after that, we are going now to create a variable which is going to contain a random number. So let's just call the variable number equal random, which is the library important, dot rand int, which is random integer. We open the parentheses, so let's say from 1 to 50. Let's now create another variable called attempt assign, let's say 0. This one is going to store the number of time a user enter a value or a number. So now let's just go to while true. Oh no, excuse me, true. Yeah, this one is going to create a loop that is going to repeat itself as long as the condition is true. Now let's try to catch any error in case of user enter a letter instead of a number. So I'm going to create a variable to store the value. So guess assign int is stand for integer, so I will convert any value into a number. Input parentheses, enter a number, and close the parentheses. Excuse me. Yeah, I will just make it a little bit like, yeah, more bit of display. Yeah. So now I have my variable that I'm going to store, and now I'm going just to create another variable. Now I need to call another variable. This one is going to increase the value of the attempt variable, so we will increase it by 1. So as long as a user keep entering the value, it will increase the attempt by 1. And then now I will create my if function, the condition. So for the game, let's say if guess, which is the variable from the user, is less than number, which is the variable that contain random number. Let's say, yeah, and so, oh, okay, let's say print your number is too low, low, in the close the parentheses. And then now we're going to create another condition. So in case the guest is greater, so let's say, then else if, actually no, let me remove this, let me remove this. If, yeah, else and if are the same thing. Well, guess greater than number. If you're wondering why I'm keeping spacing this, well, it's just because of indentation. Since it's not automatically done, I have to do it manually. So print your number, your number is too high. Well, this is in case the number is greater than the guess numbers. So your guess number is greater than the actual number. So lastly, let's say else. So if the two first condition aren't met, I'm just going to assume that the user got it correct. So let's say this one, print f, open, let's say you have guessed the correct number in, now I'm going to call the variable attempt, so inside the brackets times colon, let's say congrats. Yeah, now just close the parentheses. Then lastly, I'm going to accept. In this case is if the user didn't enter a number. So I'm going with like accept value error in case it didn't enter the correct value. So instead of a number, it did put like a letter. So since I don't want my code to break, I'm going to catch that error. So I'm just going to print please only enter a number. Yeah, this one bit. So now I'm going to run the whole game only if the all code are correct. So if underscore name underscore double equal sign quotation mark underscore main underscore close the quotation mark colon, and now I'm going to call that function which contain the whole code. So let's say it was play underscore game. That's it. Now let's close in. Okay, now let's run the script. Clear the script. Let's Python main.py. Okay, now you see the welcome to the guessing game. Try guessing a number from 1 to 50. Okay, let's try to guess the number. Let's say 30. Let's go 30. Oh, the number is too low. Maybe 45. No, let me 50. No, either. Oh my god, let me say 48. Not no. 46. Too low. Okay, 47. Right. You have guessed the correct number in 6 times. Congrats. Well, seems like our code is working just fine. Now let's just try to check for one last thing. We enter a word. Let's try hello. Okay. As you can see, our try and accept function did actually work because it's mentioned I have to enter only a number. Our code didn't break. That's why it's always important to use try and accept function when asking user for input. Thanks for watching. I'm still practicing to make better video and tutorial. And if you want to learn more about programming and cybersecurity, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you on next Friday for the next tutorial.